Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In last video, we have seen what is the use of super keyword and how we can use super keyword. So basically, we can use super keyword to call methods of the superclass that is overridden in the subclass, and we can also use to access attributes fields of the superclass if both superclass and subclass have attributes with the same name. So this is the condition. And third one is the to explicitly call superclass no asks default or parameterized constructor from the subclass constructor. Let's understand each by using super keyword with methods, constructor, and fields with the help of practical example. So first, we will see how to access overridden methods of the superclass. For that, we need one class, and here I have created animal class. And inside that, suppose one method is display. And now I'm going to create another class. Let me create here dog, and it is extends animal class. So here, what we are going to do, we will again override the method display inside dog class. And here it is using auto-generated statement super.display. So before that, we will print fetch out statement, and inside that, I am going to print I am a dog, and we will use this super.display statement in another method. Let's create print method, and inside print method I will call display. So now take a look and how it will work. So before that, I am just creating main method, and inside main method I am creating object of the dog. So dog1 new dog, and dog1 dot display. Let's use dog1 dot print. Let's change the name because print method is already available, so it will create conflict. So here I am using dog1 dot print message method. So now let's run the program. So as you can see, it is printing the dog. I am a dog. Why it is calling the display method? Because we haven't used super dot display. So it is calling the display method from the dog, which is already present inside dog. So it is when we use dog1 dot print message, so it will go to the print message method, and then it will call the display method. So this display method already present inside the dog, so it will print this I am a dog statement. And now we will see how we can use super and what difference it will make if I am using super keyword. So here I have used super dot display. Now again we are going to run the program, and now you can see it is printing I am an animal statement. Why? Because we are using super keyword, and super is the keyword which refers to the parent or super class, and in this case animal is the super class. So when we call the print message method, it will go inside this and it will call the super dot display method. So super dot display method from the animal class. So here in animal class, it will print I am an animal statement. And this is how we can use with the overridden method. So overriding comes in a inheritance part. So this is how we can use super keyword working with inheritance to call the superclass method. Now we will see another example. We will change some code and check how to access attributes of the superclass using super keyword. So, what I am going to do, I will use one variable string type. So it will display the type of animals. So now it is simple animal because we are in animal class. Now we need to change, suppose here I am an, and we will use type, right? And inside dog class, we will also use one string type, and in that I am passing mammal. So dog is a mammal, and here I am printing type. So this is how we are going to use. Here we can use public and make it simple. So we will change method name and it will print type. And inside that, I'm going to print, so I am n, and then super dot type. Mm, okay. So let's run the code, and it is printing I'm an animal. Let's print both the statement. So first I will call display method. So here now you can see, first let's see inside the main method. So first dog1 dot print type. So it will call the print type method, and inside print type method first statement is display. So here it will call the display method from dog itself because I'm not using super keyword with a display. So it will call the display method which is already inside dog class, and it will print I am a mammal, and after that it will print the statement sys out I am an super dot type. It will print an statement I am an super dot type. So what is super dot type? Super dot type which is present inside animal class. So here type is the animal. So it will print I am an animal. So this is how we can use super keyword to access the instance field value of the super class from the child class. Now we will see how to call the constructor of the super class from child class. So we have to use constructor. So let's make one constructor first. So let's remove this all this code here, animal. So here I am making default constructor with no arguments. So here I am using default or no argument constructor. You can also use parameterized constructor. So here I am printing again same statement inside the animal constructor. So now what changes we need to do. First, remove all the code. So now create dog constructor, and here printing I am a dog. So let's use the super keyword. So this is how you have to use super keyword to call the constructor of the parent. If we are using parameterized constructor, then we need to pass the parameter list according to as we have already used in super class. So here now I haven't used any parameter list or parameter. I'm not passing any argument to this constructor. It is default constructor without any argument. So I am simply using the super and parenthesis. So this is how we are going to call the constructor of the super class from the parent class. So now let's run. Now you can see first we have created the object of the dog class. Now it will call the constructor of the dog, and inside that first statement is super, and it is calling the it is called and it is calling the constructor of the parent class, which is animal, and it is printing the statement I am an animal. After that it will print the statement from the dog constructor I am a dog. So this is how we can use super keyword to call the constructor of the super class from the child class, and we can also use with the parameterized constructor. Just make sure you have to pass the parameter list while using super in child class. If you find the content helpful, please like, share and subscribe to the channel, and thank you.